Hey everyone, welcome back to the Soundbite. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be checking out Band-Maid again, going down the rabbit hole of this great Japanese band. I've been loving the stuff that I've heard so far. It's definitely been blowing me away. So I'm going to be checking out this live video, official live video called Shambles. I have no idea where the video has been shot or what year it's from. I'm sure everyone in the comments will let me know. But hey, I'm keen to check it out because the last one that I did, which was Play, I believe, just yeah, it was unbelievable how talented the band is. I didn't have any idea that the band was this kind of a band, I guess, and all that technical guitar wizardry and all that kind of stuff. You know, I love that kind of thing. So this is going to be a really cool to watch. Hopefully, I don't know, it might be a bit different. You know, always interested to see different shades of the band and different sides of the band and stuff. You know, but definitely that sort of the technical wizardry that I saw in that video there was something that I keen to see more of. Anyway, we'll see what this one brings. This is Band-Maid Shambles official live video, so let's get straight into it. Starting out with a drum solo, okay. And I am someone who does love the drums as well, so. That double kick sounds awesome. Love that sound. What do they call it? Paradiddles, that little thing? Okay, this is gonna be another crazy video, isn't it? It looks like just like in the band The Warning, because I obviously discovered this band through The Warning, through the comments that you people had given. I guess there's a connection between the two, but it looks like there's only one guitarist in the band. I only just noticed it now. So correct me if I'm wrong if there's only one guitarist by the looks of it, which is amazing because like I said before in another previous video, like performing live with just one guitar and then having a guitar solo, unless you have obviously like a backing track or something like that, it kind of sounds very ordinary without that rhythm guitar sort of, you know, providing that kind of guitar aspect. But I didn't even notice it in the other videos, so I guess it doesn't make much of a difference with this band. So, but it's still really cool to see all the technical aspect of the band, as far as like all that sort of, you know, guitar and the drums and all that kind of thing. Like it's just. That's the kind of thing you would see in like, you know, progressive, you know, bands or predominantly like metal bands who are kind of more in that sort of like, you know, way. There's obviously there's different kinds of metal bands out there, and there's ones who kind of more groove based, and there's those who are kind of more sort of on the technical sort of side of things. And this band kind of feels like the latter. It definitely has more of the tech side, as far as the stuff that I've heard so far anyway. But yeah, it's amazing that it's just only, from what it appears, only beyond one guitar player doing all this stuff. I think. Oh no, there's two guitar players. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I only noticed one. players going nuts of like, you know what I mean? Like bass players usually don't do that kind of thing unless you're in like a prog band or something. I kind of feel like, sorry to pause it right there. I kind of feel like there's sort of two sides of the band now that I'm starting to kind of pick up on. There's a kind of like the sort of heavy metal sort of side with all the sort of technical aspects of the band. And then there's a sort of like I don't want to use the word pop, but like, I don't know how else to describe it, but there's that kind of like a more radio sort of mainstream friendly kind of like side of the band, like in that sort of verse there with the vocalist sort of like singing in a melodic sort of way. That kind of feels like there's like that sort of traditional sort of like side of the band. Like if you just heard that kind of like 20 seconds of that and then played it on the radio, people would be like, okay, that's like, this kind of like, music. And then they kind of go into this and it's like, all that guitar wizardry and stuff like that. And it's like, so there's like two sides of the band. It's very interesting. Like it's sort of like a contrast between the two in a kind of good way because they kind of make it very seamless. The transitions between those two sides of the band. I haven't really seen anything like that before. I guess. I mean, there are sort of bands who kind of do both, but not necessarily in the song, if that makes sense. They usually do like one song like this and then another song like that. And this band kind of like likes to sort of switch up quite a lot. And that's I guess that's a progressive element. I'm definitely seeing a prog element in the band for sure. And initially when I first heard them, I was hearing more of a power metal sound. And I still hear a little bit of that kind of, sound in there, but there's definitely a prog element in there. I think that's because of the technical aspects of all the musicians at hand here. So and also in just the way that they're dressed up as well, it's that's what throws you off. It's like, okay, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So you don't know what to think. But at the end of the day, the music is what speaks to me. Obviously I'm watching the video here and stuff like that, and that's why I've been reluctant to kind of add videos because of the fact that I just want to focus on the music. So there's a little bit of that distraction. But just yeah, the music is definitely like if I didn't know what they look like, I wouldn't. I just thought they were just a bunch of metalheads or whatever, in a sort of traditional sense, not thinking that they would actually be looking like this. So it's a very deceiving kind of look. And I understand I guess there's a theatric sort of like story or whatever behind it. So I know people have been commenting about how the band started and stuff like that. So it's very cool. The bass. You can like hear it all over the place. Wow, there you go. There's a band made with an official live video of the track Shambles. I don't know why this song is called Shambles because that performance was not in any shambles of any kind. That was on point and yeah, fantastic. This is the kind of thing that I'm looking for as far as like being not, blown away, I guess, but like new music. When I say new music, I mean new music to me because maybe this was like a few years ago or whatever. Actually, no, the video was posted 5 months ago, so I guess it's fairly recently. But the band's obviously been around for a little while, so and I, haven't really checked them out before, so it's new to me. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. It's the reason why I did this channel to discover bands like this. That is like giving me something that I haven't heard before, I haven't experienced before. Because it's getting harder and harder nowadays to kind of be really impressed by new music. Like I've been trying and trying. I always try to keep an open mind. But at the end of the day, no matter how open-minded you are, you have your own particular taste, and either you like something or you don't. If you're going to be really honest with yourself. There's nothing more annoying, I guess, or frustrating to kind of hear someone say they love something and they don't really love it. They're just saying it just for the sake of it. So that's why I think it takes, at least for me anyway, it takes a bit more to kind of impress me, especially with all the different types of music that I do listen to. That it takes a little extra to kind of like get my attention. So this band has definitely got my attention. Thank you to those who've been making the suggestion, and I'm going to definitely be going down the rabbit hole for this band for sure. I would be definitely doing more live videos, checking out some audio, and maybe the music video will do some as well. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, thank you very much for allowing me into the, I don't know what they're called, if they have like an army fan base name or anything like that. Let me know if they do have anything like that at all, because I know with the band The Warning, they were called the Warning Army, so TWA, I guess. So let me know if Bandmate has the same kind of thing. So it's really cool. It's a good I hate to be clinical about this, but it's a good marketing strategy as well. It kind of gets everyone involved, and you kind of feel like you're part of the band and the the community or whatever. So anyway, there you go. There's a shambles from Bandmade. Thank you for tuning in as always. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to those who have subscribed. I'll definitely be getting more into Bandmade as we go along. So please subscribe if you want to get notification every time I get a new video. I'm going to be putting out videos quite regularly now. Like I was doing about 2 a week, and now I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 because I've got so much stuff to sort of get through. But I also only have so much time during the day and stuff like that as well. So but I will be trying to get more out there as much as I can on a regular basis. So still be doing the Monday and Fridays, and I'll be trying to throw in like a Wednesday and maybe another one on the weekend or something like that. So, but if you want to be notified, please subscribe and then hit those whatever notification bells and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.